Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a different kind of video. So I decided to show you guys the products that I have been loving, kind of like in a try-on version. So like my current beauty favorites on a try-on version, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be applying all of the products on the skin today. I don't know about you guys, but this is my definition of like fall, like a very blown out, smoky eye, intense lashes, dark, a bold lip. I don't know. I'm living right now, okay? I'm living. And with that being said, guys, if you're not yet a part of our TSQUAD family, you'd like to join, don't forget to subscribe down below. It's free. Subscribe, get with the program. And with that being said, comment down below what kind of videos you guys want to see from me. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat and on Instagram, because when I'm not here, I'm most likely over there. Although I haven't been posting on either or quite as often as I was, and I kind of go into it in the video explaining to you why. There's a little bit of tea. We're going to talk about the tea. You know what I mean. That being said, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like these kind of videos, and if you want to see more tutorials. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me for like actual tutorials. I know for quite a while I was just focusing on reviews, but today we are going to do 2-in-1, girl. 2-in-1. For those of you guys that like reviews and for those of you guys that like tutorials, today we are going to be talking about these products as well as applying them on the skin. Having said, if you want to know how to recreate this look or just the products that are on my skin today, then let's go ahead and get started. So I already went ahead and moisturized with this. I have been loving this. I actually got a teeny tiny sample at Sephora sent it to me, and I really liked it. So I went ahead and bought this one. This one still is really small, and it was like 20 bucks. And then the one after this one, like the next size up, was $45. It's insane. It's pricey. So the reason why I love this product is because I feel like it moisturizes my skin without leaving it super oily or greasy. I feel like this moisturizer does sink into my skin, therefore it's not just going to like sit on top. I feel like it actually like melts into the skin, so I really like it. Not to mention it smells like cucumber. It smells so good, so I love it. And all you need is like a tiny amount because it's expensive, you know. So that's that. Moving on to primer. The primer that I have been loving, it's actually two primers. Well, I want to say this is a primer, I don't know. The Urban Decay Quick Fix Hydro Charge Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Okay, so it is a primer. I use this in between my makeup, and I also use it after my makeup, and then I also use it before my makeup. I know that's a little excessive and extra, but that's just the way that I am. So this thing makes everything just look so much better. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just a bomb ass product. So this does contain coconut water. I just use a little bit. I am gonna go pick up the bigger bottle because I really liked it. I got this travel size when I went to Chicago, like I said. So I need to go pick up the big bottle, like the big size. But this has coconut water. It has Sepitonic M3 and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, but it has a lot of things for like your skin. But what I love about it is that it melts like the powder products into my skin without drying my skin, if that makes sense. Like Urban Decay setting sprays, like the all-nighter and the all-nighter and the oil free something, those dry out my skin. So I find that this one also helps my pores. It does have something, I don't know what it has, but it has something to do with like your pores. Like it helps minimize the appearance of pores as well. So I really like this, and it does have coconut water, so it refreshes my skin, it recharges it. I feel more hydrated, and I don't know, I've been loving this. On to an actual face primer. I was going to do a separate video with this primer, kind of like reviewing it for you guys, but I love it so much, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to use it right here, right now. This is the Vitamin Enriched Face Base with shea butter, vitamin C, and vitamin E So what this is, and I actually got this from Jeffree Star, and all you need is like a tiny amount. This is perfect if you are dry skin, but it's also meant for oily skin. So what this is that it's supposed to prime your skin and moisturize your skin at the same time. So this is basically for people that don't believe in primers and you're just looking for something that's going to hydrate your skin, but it's also going to make your makeup last all day. It does say it gives you a mattifying finish, so if you are oily skin and you're looking for a good primer and a moisturizer all in one, that's just going to help your skin without making it super oily or super dry. This is the way to go. I love it because I don't find that it minimizes the appearance of my pores. That I will say, I don't think it does that. But I do find that it hydrates my skin. Like, I feel my skin really moisturized, really healthy. Moving on to foundation, I have been loving this combination. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and this is the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation. I do have a separate video on this foundation kind of explaining to you everything about it, but right now I have been loving. So it smells so good. It smells like YSL products. It is on the thicker consistency, as you guys can see. It's not runny at all, whereas my Estee Lauder Double Wear is by far one of my favorite foundations of like all time. I just have the wrong shade. This is like a thicker consistency, as you guys can see, and now I'm going to put some of the some of the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I'm just going to put 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm going to mix it in with this little brush here. This is the BH Cosmetics 102. I'm just going to apply this everywhere. I've been loving this combo because my Estee Lauder Double Wear is a little bit matte. It's more on the matte side, and it is a very, very, very long wearing, whereas the other one, it's also very long wearing and full coverage, which is what I love about it. But I feel like I can't breathe. I feel like I haven't filmed in so long that I don't get the hang of it anymore. But the Flawless Foundation by e.l.f. is a little bit more on the natural kind of side. Like, it's not super matte and it's not super dewy. It's like right in between. So I have just been loving the two. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to pounce this all over my skin. Guys, so what do you guys think of the whole Manny situation, Jeffree Star? Like, I'm team Jeffree all the way, just because I love Jeffree Star. I feel like he doesn't have the necessity to be petty as fuck and be in that kind of, you know, just dealing with that kind of environment. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I feel like these people use Jeffree. Like, I obviously don't know the situation, I don't know the story, I don't know anything, but the way that they're making it seem, and the way that Gabriel Zamora made it seem in his video, is that they basically used Jeffree. So I don't know, Jeffree needs new friends. Like, Jeffree, you need to be my friend. So for concealer, you guys, I bought one and I've really been loving it, but it is the wrong shade. It's definitely too dark. I feel like it just oxidized a slight bit. I was also going to do a separate review on this product, but I'm like, you know what, no, I just want to film everything in one video and then start fresh next week and film more videos, you know what I mean? We are going to try the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. This is a super coverage concealer. Now, I have been using this concealer for, I want to say, a month, probably like a month now. I obviously got the wrong shade. Let's just address that before anyone, you know, it's too yellow in my opinion. Let's cover that pimple right there. It is way too yellow, but it's okay, we'll make it work. I don't think this concealer is extremely full coverage. I feel like my Tarte Shape Tape is more full coverage, but if you are looking for a good medium coverage concealer, you'll like this. I also think this is a more natural kind of finish. I don't think it's super dewy. I don't think it's matte either, so I feel like it's like right in between. Another thing that I will say about this is that I find that this concealer is not long lasting at all. Now, you guys, I am trying out products on my own and I'm like, holy crap, like, but why did my favorite YouTubers say that this was super full coverage, it was super long lasting? Like, why? And now my theory is that, okay, well, they're getting paid, I don't know, thousands of dollars to talk good about these products, that I feel like that's the reason why these influencers are talking about products. So I'd rather just stick to people that I trust, you know, in reviews and stuff like that, which Jeffree Star is one of them, because like I said, he doesn't need the money, so I know that he's gonna say like the truth, you know. But yeah, this product is not full coverage. I don't think it's full coverage. I think my Tarte Shape Tape is full coverage. I think the Makeup Revolution concealer is full coverage. I think the Flower Beauty Light Illusion concealer is full coverage. I ran out of both of those. I think I only have a little bit of the Makeup Revolution, but I do plan on picking those up. On to contour, I'm pretty sure you guys know that I feel like I have mentioned this in other favorites videos. This is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F12. I love this. Like, I really love this. I'm just going to blend this onto the skin. I feel like that pimple it hurts, you know? Like, do you guys ever get those pimples that just hurt? Just going to take my beauty blender and kind of blend everything together. Just feel like it gives me just beautiful color, just the perfect kind of bronzy look. Also started watching La Piloto. Who watches novelas here? Please let me know what kind of like Netflix shows do you guys watch. I usually like to re-watch my shows, and I was watching Rebelde, which I still am. Well, I kind of get tired of it, Rebelde, here and there, so I go back and forth. And I started watching La Piloto, and girl, like every time my mom would come over and visit me, she and my little sister would always watch La Piloto, and I'd be like, what the hell are you guys watching, you know? Like, I just didn't get it. And then the other day I was on Netflix trying to find a good show, and I found that one, and I was like, oh, bitch, I live for it. Yesterday was Saturday, and I spent watching it like the whole night. Like, it's crazy. But I've been loving the ColourPop No Filter setting powder for underneath my eyes and just all over my face in general, because this is very similar to the Laura Mercier powder. If you're dry skin, I don't think you'll like this, but the Coty Airspun works just as good. I just had this one in my drawer, and I didn't want to throw it away, you know, so I was like, you know what, I need to use it. And I feel like it has a yellow tint to it, so I do find that it like brightens up my under eyes a little bit. I just press the powder into my skin. I don't wipe it away. I just like to press it into the skin. And this is because I do get oily on my T-zone, you guys. I only get oily on my T-zone, and around my skin I'm more normal/dry. I know I had a girl comment on my videos, and you know, I need to get used to the fact that there is going to be mean people out there, because I get comments, you guys, like crazy. One, I delete them, or two, I just don't even mind attention to them. But I got a comment from a girl saying that she watched all of my review videos and that my skin was dry, like that my skin, that she just, I don't know what she commented, but she commented something, and I was just like you don't know my skin, you know. I only get oily on my T-zone. I've said it a million times here on my channel. I used to do wear tests back in the day with my foundation reviews, so if that is something that you guys would want to see in the reviews, then let me know, and I'd be more than happy to do it, just so you guys can see that I do get oily on my T-zone, and I do have large pores, and I do have rosacea. It's just crazy. People can be so mean, and I'm not talking about that comment. That was not a mean comment. I just found it like unnecessary. It was like a whole paragraph that she wrote, and she deleted it because I was going to reply back, and I couldn't find it anymore, so I guess she deleted the comment. I like cannot breathe today. Like, what is up with me? I feel like it's this room. On to bronzer. I'm pretty sure you guys know that this is my favorite bronzer. But anyways, as I was saying, you guys, people are just so mean. Like, mean. on the internet. And the thing is that on like in my face, people won't say anything, you know, because it is what it is, you know. But I get a lot of like mean, hateful comments, and sometimes I don't know like what to do with them, you know. Like sometimes I just, as much as I want to say that they're not gonna get to me, they still get to me, because hello, I'm still human. There's just so much hate out there. Like I've gotten racist comments, I gotten everything, like everything, and that's why I just been laying low on social media as well as Snapchat, until I realized yesterday that I cannot live my life like that. Like YouTube is something that I want to do, it's something that I want to excel, if that makes sense. Like I want to make YouTube my career, the filming world, everything like that. I want to work with companies, you know, I want to be the face of something, I want to model. So I just have so much that I want to do, that I can't let people get to me like that. But I don't know, it's hard sometimes, because as much as I want to sit here and tell you these comments don't get to me, they do get to me. I try to pay no attention to them, but sometimes when they talk about my family, or when people just comment nasty things, or I get DMs, like DMs just talking about, you know, me and Jesus and stuff, it just bothers me. Like I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that it doesn't bother me, because it does bother me. Does that make sense? Or like sometimes when I post a Snapchat and I'm just really raw, you know, like I'm raw. This is how I live my life. If you like me, cool. If you don't, then don't watch me, type of thing. Like that's just me. But when I post about my friends, or when I post me going out with my friends, and I start getting DMs like, oh, you guys are hoes, you guys are this, that irks me. You know what I mean? Like that's just not nice, because then again, you're saying it through a device, and I don't know who it is saying it. So it might be somebody that knows me personally, it might be somebody that doesn't know me and is just a hater, I don't know. But that's that, you guys. And that's why I haven't been uploading anything anywhere, because I've just been you know. But I'm back. So I know I look super creepy. I'm just gonna go back into the quick fix setting spray, because I can see a little bit of my pores right here, and then my face just looks overall kind of powdery, but not too powdery. Like it looks like I have powder, like it looks a little bit too matte. So I'm gonna use this. And I like to spray this mainly in the center of my face, which is where I have my large pores right there. So I just find that it helps so much with my pores. It's crazy. So for blush, I have been loving the Essence Touch blush in the shade Satin Coral. I'm just going to grab some blush. I've been doing this recently and I really like it, grabbing my beauty blender and kind of dabbing the highlighter onto my skin. I just feel like it melts the highlighter. So I've really been loving this. Let's do this fast. So moving on to the eyes, I'm pretty sure it is no surprise that I love the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Vault palette. This one here is my favorite. This is the Armed and Gorgeous palette. So this is the palette that we are going to use today. And I'm going to take the shade Agent right here. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to do anything too crazy. So I'm just going to take that and pop this on the outer part and slowly work it inwards. So moving on, taking the Morphe R39, I'm going to take the shade Smooth Criminal, which is like a brown kind of color. There's like very minimal fallout. And I'm going to place this on the outer part of my eye. The outer, you know what? Let's do this all over the lid. I'm just going to pack this all over the lid. I'm going to diffuse any harshness that I might have. Taking that same Morphe M39, I'm going to take Prowl, which is the darker brown in the palette, and I hope I don't mess this up. We are just going to place this color on the lid. So I find that even with the reformulated palette, there is still some kind of patchiness on the actual shadows. I don't know if you guys were able to see, but I don't mind because I really like the palette, so I feel like I can make it work. Like, it's not the end of the world. And they are $15 a piece, so, you know. So I'm just going to go back in and blend this shadow. But there's like, what is happening right here? Ugh. My eyes hurt. I've been blending for too long. Moving on, I'm going to take the shade Agent one more time. I'm just going to buff this on the lower lash line. Alright guys, so moving on, I'm going to take the Wander Beauty Volume and Curl Unleashed mascara that I got this at BoxyCharm, and I really like it. So I like it because it doesn't have like a lot of product on the actual wand, and the wand is curly, so I really like it. And I also feel like it gives my lashes volume. Like, look at that. No? Okay guys, so now I'm just going to pop on some liner. I don't have brown liner. If not, I would pop on brown liner. So now I'm going to pop on some mascara on my top lashes. I feel like this look just went from 0 to 100 real quick with these lashes. I'm going to take the Morphe lip liner in the shade Sweet Tea, which is my favorite. I don't know if I should wear like a super dark brown lip. I don't know if is that gonna be like too much, or should we wear just like a nude? What should we do? I haven't tried this one. This one is the Let's Do Makeup and Kiss Me lipstick. Holy crap, but that is dark. Should we do something like that? I feel like that's gonna be too dark. What if we like mix the two? Alright guys, so this is the final and completed look. I was going to like pull my hair down and straighten it and whatnot, but I was like, you know what? It's hot. It's hot today, so yeah. So with that being said, guys, if you guys want to see more tutorials, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. And if you liked the way I showed you guys my favorite products, like on a try-on version, let me know as well by giving this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe in the link below. And with that being said, guys, I will catch you guys in my next video very soon. Bye, guys.